Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farm Manager World, episode number 8. Our glitch, our first bug that we've encountered in the game, appears to have cleared as everything kind of resets to the garages when you start up, so they don't retain what active work is going on. They kind of just reset everything. Our campaign right now, we need to construct large greenhouses. We have finished the training. We need to plant two fields of organic. Now, in order to do the training, I had to free up and make a couple more greenhouses to get us to the minimum 5 that you needed to have in order to do the training. Those new fields are not going to be the organic. I'm going to do 2 additional ones. That's good for finances anyway if we do that. But there's something else we're going to have to do. One block too far over. No, not necessarily. It can go there. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. We have a bunch of workers coming manually to harvest the cabbage. All right, so we're going to place one there. These only cost 7,000, by the way. But the other thing I need to do is with 4 additional greenhouses, including 2 huge ones, it's time for us to hire more permanent workers, and probably not even just 2. I think we need a few, but we'll start with trying to find one at a time what we have. Permanent workers to help work the fields, especially for that winter season when all those temp workers are. We'll see if this is a $400,000 type harvest. It is organic, so it should pay well, but how well is a big question. All right, first thing we need to do for these is we need a water pump in the area. Okay. Let's get a water pump. 10,000. It's more for the water pump than it is to build the greenhouse. Now, the big thing here is we have got to go with something organic, but we only have so much seeds to work with here. To make new seeds, I think we're going to have issues if we do that. So I'm going to get a little bit cheeky here, and I'm going to go with the cabbage. For one. And for the other, okay, the next campaign mission's already coming up. Let's check into that one. When you've built up a supply of fodder, set up a new ostrich farm. And before you buy the birds, tick the use organic food box. Okay, so we'll need a second small ostrich enclosure set up for... Okay, still harvesting the regular cucumber field, by the way. A lot of people working on that, and that is all the reason why I would very much like to get myself in a situation where I can start buying some harvesters. We're losing a lot of time, requiring a lot of employees to make these things happen. A lot of notifications at the moment. Most of it is missing tractors, harvests that are ready and waiting. I've only hired 1 of those workers so far, so we're going to want to speed things up and in a few days check back. So far we have 5,000, we have 6,000 organic cucumbers, and let's see, the progression through the field, it's about half done. So we can expect roughly 12,000 until we have something. We don't know how much they're worth, but a regular cucumber, $9 a cucumber per kilogram. And what was that, 12,000 that we're expecting? If we assume it's going to be above 10, it's not going to pay out in the same. 12,000 times 10. We're only looking at maybe 120,000 this time. Cabbage is much better for profit, but could be totally wrong on this one. Really don't know what the price is. Could be 14, but even if it's that much more, it's only going to add up, to another 50K or so for us. So I think in all we're still looking at under 200,000 for the cucumbers. All that staff is busy finishing up this field, but it looks like it's nearly done. Okay, it was a bit more, 5K more than I expected, 17,000. That's certainly going to add up. That's going to put us well over 200,000, but I'm not sure we're going to reach 300,000. Another field being done manually, and we've got 3 tractors on their way. Finally kind of getting to some of these fields that have been needing this attention for quite some time, and we're plowing the cucumber field while working 2 fields here. So actually, it was all 4 tractors headed out. So we are harvesting both of our grass fields. Finally getting some spraying done here. One of the needs is to eventually scan all of these fields, but it's just very, very costly to do so. The other problem here is the different types you need. You need a forage harvester, which is 190K, or a Xena combine, but it's 300K. The Rodon combine is the high power one, so 300,000, and that's why we haven't done it yet. Waiting for that big harvest to come in. There is the cucumbers, by the way. 220,000 for the cucumbers. I do not have a purpose for them other than to sell them, so we will sell them all. 238K, and a little bit of honey to go with it. There are larger plows, but we need the larger tractor. I think that's going to be a into the next chapter type thing before it pushes us along. No warehouse for the sorghum organic. Got to be a soon investment. 365,000 now after selling those. Maybe it's time to buy it right now. Well, just like that, we have 389,000. I needed 300,000. Let's go ahead and get the Xena combine purchase. We've got a combine. We've got a combine. I do not need a 5th driver at this time. I think I'm okay with the 4. Maybe. Maybe I do need a 5th driver. Rotating between 4 tractors and a combine. Even then, you almost need more drivers than vehicles, most likely, to keep things going. But we need a grain header. We cannot use this one or this one. I'm guessing we can't use that one. But the corn header, which we're not doing corn right now anyway, can't do that one either. So it's just the grain header. Okay. Slowly but surely, we are getting there with our circumstances, right? We've got 87K, so we've absolutely spent our money, right? I'd like to hire that last driver, but we're down to a single warning, so we've really cleaned things up here. It is October though. Let's see if we can hire another. Xena combine's already getting used somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. I can almost sing. Better than not try. There's the combine on its way. A long ways away, traveling slow. It's got to be headed right there. Are we winter mode? Winter. It's prepped, just needs to be planted. Okay, done for the year. Cabbage next year. We are about to harvest the soy organic. We do not need this one either anymore on manual mode. This one, yeah, vehicles only. So no individuals. This one does. It's planted. It's going. This one. Another round of grass organic. We'll get rid of, say, about 15,000 of it. Which only brings in 5,000, but we can turn it into an organic silage. Are we already working on that? I think we are. So let's cut that back a little bit just to excess. Just like the straw has taken us a while to get through. Silage pile 1 is being worked on, so we are going to have some organic silage, and then we've got our regular silage for the grass and the straw. Okay, 3 fields ready to harvest. Blackcurrant still being done manually. We don't have the right machinery for that. But we do have the correct machinery here and here, so makes that easy. And there is our harvest of 12,000 lupine. And a lot of our work for the year is going to be done here rather suddenly. Uh, trying to tell me we don't have space for barley. Warehouse, 3,000 space. Okay. Gotta have something to sell that's gonna give us 3,000 space, right? Like soy organic. 70,000 for that one. Let's sell only a little bit of it though. All right, storage space no longer an issue. And now we've just got a couple crops to sell. We've got like the black currant. Most of the rest of this we want to hang on to. Storage space is just becoming that little bit of an issue for us. We're making do. We're getting by. We're up to 130K. There's that final regular harvest for the year. Now it's just 2 grass harvests, another black currant, another gooseberry potential, before the end of the year. But otherwise, that's everything taken care of, the regular stuff for the year. First snowfall, but it's early enough in November that things are kind of hanging there. It's not really sticking. It's gonna have to be terminated. Fine is 1,600. It's the first time we've had to do that. Now we do have that first harvest of a bunch of organic stuff, so I think before we get to winter and shut things down, I think we can 100% almost. It will fit there. So we might as well use this space. But now we need to produce organic ostrich eggs. Okay. So we need to buy new ostriches, which will feed organic feed only. Sure, at least 50% variety of fodder and produce. And produce 100 organic ostrich eggs. $20K to get them brought in, the ostriches, and we're going to use organic food only. We have the soy, we have the sorghum, we have 4 out of 5. Oh, there's our first tobacco harvest. That's gonna be 5,000. It's not too bad. Not too bad. The manure is low right now, but we've got winter to restore that. Oh, here's the red beans, 6,000. So those were the smaller greenhouses. So they pretty much paid for themselves already in just one harvest. And as you continue on, they'll pay for the staffing for that 2 cycles and whatnot. We have a lot of grass organic and a lot of grass waiting in the wings. So let's sell the grass organic and the grass that we already have out there. 20,000. And there you go. The eggs are already producing quickly with 9. So that'll be done in just a moment. Blackcurrant harvest. Last one? Maybe. I think there's enough time, possibly, for 2 more grass harvests. 25 days, 21 days. I believe, yes, we should just get those in before winter hits. Blackcurrant, 25 days for that one. I think we'll just get that in as well. That one definitely pays pretty well, especially as often as we're able to harvest it. That blackcurrant is a nice one to have, but it requires a lot of employees. And as for, it's just the box trailer. I mean, that's it, tractor and box trailer. So there is no way. It has to be done manually. So yeah, you can't do much more than that field size, as the Xena Combine and the grain header is going to take care of a lot of our fields. 79 ostrich eggs, nearly complete. No warnings, everything's going well. Just a few more minutes to finish things up, and I don't think I have anything that needs to be sold. Manure is already starting to build back up. I do have the ostrich eggs. I thought I had, no, they're set to auto trade. So we'll start selling those as well. And that completes that part, and we're still not done with the chapter. The chapter is going on forever and ever. All right, sell cucumber and cabbage organic and earn 750,000. And I'm guessing this, yeah, to qualify for subsidies. So now we have to actually go back and prove that we've done this, that we're doing this regular crops. It's going to take a long time to get through those two. We'll be bypassing winter here pretty soon. The earn 750, that's going to go fast. I mean, look how much we earned in minutes. The organic cabbage won't plant until March. Cucumber, I'd love to see us be able to get through both of those next year. Probably use a second set of most of the equipment. We've gotten some of it, but definitely not all of it. 2 of everything will go a lot further for us. Plus the 1 more tractor, and then another harvester. And that should get us pretty efficient on running the fields that we have. Additional permanent employees could really help with the greenhouses, especially with the winter. We're taking care of the animals just fine. We're providing them a good food source. I think we can start switching a lot of them over to organics sooner rather than later. In fact, we might be able to switch most of our fields to organics sooner rather than later. There's that 1 more harvest a few days before winter hits. We need that one to get started. Is the black currant? Not one more day. So both of these. All right, so just as this one finishes, this one's starting, but it's still saving us at least some time. Here's that one's just now getting put away. That box trailer will get out there soon enough, and we will enter our winter mode soon. Unfortunately, we've just entered our winter mode a few days ago. Will we get our cabbage organic harvested? Not enough staff. A 4th here. How is she still a level 1? I don't understand how they're still a level 1 on plants with all that time that they spend on it. So I currently have 6 employees capable of working a field. They need 12. I'm short by 6. Do we get another permanent house? Try to hire those 6 and get rid of most of our seasonal workers' reliance. You can cut that back down for the next year. Alright, well, I moved most of our animal handlers into the house located in their zone. That is freeing up some space in these other houses. So we have 2 vacancies here. So I think from here we want to look to hire up to 6 additional employees. But right now, only 1. Only 1 is available in the way that we need them to be available. Okay, silage, probably a bit too much. Let's sell 6,000 of that, even though it doesn't earn us a lot of money. The red beans. Red beans, another 6,000. So a second harvest of red beans already. And we've got 35,000 organic grass sitting by waiting for a spot. So let's go ahead and sell 8,000 in organic grass. That gives us 32K. Cabbage organic, there's 6,000 right there. That's a $21,000 harvest from the greenhouse, which cost us 7,000 to construct. It cost us 9,000 to get the pump. It's already paid for itself. It's also getting us along the way on our project. We do have more cabbage organic coming in a moment. We have more regular grass coming in. Unfortunate regular cucumber harvest. We'll see what is the deal. Not enough staff. Here again, showing not... This has got to be the zone. It's not bioeligible, which means it's got to be like being 2 spots over. It's got to be too close. It's got to be this silage pile right here. There we go. Okay, we deconstructed that building and it took away the warning. We are going to be able to do cucumber there now properly. We need to move sienna. Obviously, the greenhouses aren't going to do as much for us as the large fields will. but it's certainly going to help. Or the large field, the 1 hectare field that's doing the crop rotation. It'll help us get there. We had more cabbage from that harvest, so there's another 3,000. So actually that brought us up to 10,000 in a single harvest out of the greenhouse. Well, we've got a couple months to go till March. Let's go ahead and finish the winter. Sitting on 300K right now, and our balance to skip winter is going to be plus 100,000. Whoa, buddy. We are finally turning that nice, strong, happy profit as we now hit March and are ready to get back to work with something about to expire. Cabbage seedling, always. But just 400 of it, and that is plenty. 4,800. That will be plenty to plant our cabbage field. Spring is here. Back to work. Already a tobacco harvest. I think it's time to change this. I need to see some of those as we get them. We don't need to see those eggs counting up there. We need to see when we have something that needs to be sold from time to time. Okay, we've already pulled out that cabbage seed to start harvesting, or start planting, that is. And the cabbage planted within what, 2 weeks, and it's 2 months to grow, so it's going to be ready in early June. There's a legitimate chance that we can get those cucumbers in before it's too late. There's all four of them on these 4 fields. Other fields get neglected. Only one of these has high priority. So at the moment we do sit on 352,000. I did mention that there are some purchases, some things I would like to do. Let's continue on with some of those projects, huh? The combine there. 3 tractors in here. I do not need an extra round baler, but I could probably use an extra manure spreader. If I don't have a second cultivator already, no, I do. I could probably use that second plow, second manure spreader. All right, it's only taken us about a month to kind of get all of the fields up, planted, and going. Obviously, there's still demand for the tractors, but we are making very, very rapid progress. For the moment, though, we don't have additional harvests. My cucumbers, remember, we had the first time going, and actually it's still on the first time going, really? Same with cabbage. They didn't do anything over months. Did I miss something here? All right, folks, it's going to take a minute for that to transfer on in. And obviously we're still in that hurry up and wait. The cabbage, it's gonna be done with this one. Like selling that 25,000 will be there, especially by the time you get through this, which is at planting stage right now. For this one, it's cultivated, it's got a ways to go. We gotta fertilize, then plant. That'll get us started on the cucumbers, but it's probably only gonna be a couple thousand, a few thousand, I don't know. It's quite a bit less than what we got for the cabbage. So that's going to be the later one we're waiting on. We're almost halfway there on the 750K we need to earn. So that's not going to be a problem, especially with the cabbage coming. We're definitely doing better with the tractors. I think we could use that next tractor, right? We started to buy that second wave of equipment. I need to finish that. I need to know exactly how many we have of everything. Get a second of most everything. There's going to be a couple things like a bale trailer and a baler that I don't need double on. I'm not worried about that getting doubled up, but most everything else we want it, especially the stuff that's been used a lot frequently. So we'll finish getting our double set. We can put another parking lot there for additional pieces of equipment, and then one more tractor, one more combine, and then we'll focus on our fields. This one does not have the pump because it's 27,000, and the grass doesn't make us that much money, but it's going to save us time and effort to do that, and long term. So black currant already just got harvested. Well, there's that first 16,000 of the year. Get that out of the way. And that obviously will help pay for some additional things. A few fields are diseased here early in the year, and that's that lack of drivers, lack of equipment getting in the way. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm the Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.